holiday may be over, but the spirit of 76 lives and the celebration is continuing.
And we're joined today by Pat Stipes with the Kentucky Tourism Department to talk about how the Commonwealth is still marking the 4th of July, extending that celebration.
Let's do it. You know, it kind of starts with Memorial Day. With us around here, it starts with Derby Day. So let's just continue all the way through, even post-Labor Day. And right, with the weird holiday, yesterday being, in the middle of the week, it's we look forward to all kinds of things this weekend. One of the state resort parks I don't mention too often is Blue Licks Battlefield State Resort Park over in Robertson County. They're having canoeing in the morning. Some state parks last weekend did the canoeing at moonlight. So, you knock 20 degrees off the temperature. And you can get out and have fun. Blue Licks and some other resort parks are doing it early in the morning with the naturalist, and they take you out and show you a couple of cool things. So
that's got to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, especially it's an alternative to those families that like to go camping. You really should not go camping when it's 98 degrees, when it's 103 degrees. So this still gets people to come into the park on the weekends post-holiday and enjoy a holiday type weekend, except in the morning and around some water. So, state parks and the splash parks down in Bowling Green and some of the resorts like Pine Mountain and Fort Boonesboro, those state parks have really nice big pools. And so they're a big draw this time of year, but you've got to be careful.
We've been covering the story about gem mining going on down at Cumberland.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, I was just made aware of this several days ago, and it's that old takeoff in North Carolina. They're doing it. Georgia, they've been doing it for years, and in Arkansas. And in fact, a couple of years ago, somebody got a sapphire or jade, I'm not sure which, in Arkansas, and it was worth about $142,000. Not saying you're going to find that in Cumberland Falls.
Wouldn't that be sweet? That'd be really nice.
I think that's an added benefit or added value to it. More than anything, it's an archaeological, educational, fun trip for the family and for the kids because it's mostly geared towards fossil finding. And so you're going to be able to do that and then get that spray off the Cumberland Falls itself. And you can just stand there like today, yesterday. Perfect time to just have it hit you. Horseback riding down at Cumberland Falls State Resort Park. It's big.
Pat, there are so many people who are wanting to stay a little bit closer to home, taking trips and all that. Because of that, is it better to book these well in advance?
It is. It's always better. Private sector, public sector, whatever you're doing, whether it be state parks, bed and breakfast, ultimately private sector, of course. Book as early as you can. You can always cancel. Always check the cancellation policy on the reservations with anything, especially online. Make sure you do that in advance. But let's say it's a great thing you bring up, and quickly I'll say the Beaumont Inn over in Harrodsburg, Boone Tavern. We think of these big grand resorts, and they're great, don't get me wrong. But Kentucky and staying close to home, gas prices down a little bit. But these boutique hotels or these fine historic inns, really ought to check it out. It's just not for the retired traveling couple anymore. Families can go and have fun.
Find those hidden treasures.
Right.
All right.
It's a way to do it.
Pat, it's always good to see you.
Good to see you. Try to stay cool.
And see Kentucky.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.